There's a really good tutorial for this true grind on YouTube. Shows you how to put them all in. It might be that way and it might go like that. Oh yeah. I can't remember. I know I reckon the skews do.
Hi. Hi. I'm going. Oh no, we got my face on camera now.
Hang on.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to pull the beanie down so they can't see me.
I'm just going to ring rubber.
Yep. They'll be in about 5 minutes.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you very much for doing that. Really appreciate it.
No great effort really.
So that there is pretty much just like the V that's in that, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So that just holds you. So you sit there with this, you can just sit it in there and roll it.
Yep.
So I've stopped doing it because it's starting to get a bit warm. It's still got a way to go yet before we get the 45-degree edge on it. So,
is there an issue with this metal? If it gets super hot when I'm lathing, can I go and dunk it in some water? Does that matter?
You're not going to get it hot enough to alter the temper when you're lathing.
Cool. Because I've done it before.
You might have it hot enough where it's hard to hold onto.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be hot enough.
Yeah, because I've just taken it out there and dumped it in the dog water and it's just gone.
So
and straight back to it.
Skew. There's your angle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's way off.
Yeah, that's right back to 15 degrees, so that's a pretty sharp angle.
Hey Steve, how's it going? Sorry. Didn't mean to have my back to you.
Hey Steve. And pair of Aussies.
Pair of Aussies, yeah. These two Aussies? Or this one? Alright, so I'll swivel the camera around a little. There you go, look. So what's going on, Steve?
That's not actually too bad. I might need you to do that on the true ones. You've got to be a different edge anyway.
Alright.
You can set your own edge on that. That's not a driver.
Yep. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, got a 60 grit on it. He's farting really bad at the moment, so he's being nice and he's going out when he's about to drop. Yeah, this one's mine, Steve. I've come for a little R&R drive for Sid today. Got a bit of Sid time, so I brought a bit of stuff up. And I'm just trying to fix up his edge. I'm not dead yet.
I got the hydrant, don't worry. Be going with the aftershave soon.
Find a bit of wood down in your road, mate. You should, if you did that, if you can get your thing off, you'd still be able to find out what the info on it.
What? Oh. Is that what you want?
Yeah, does that lock him like that or not?
It'll stay there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're probably better off doing that than having the chuck on there.
No, I couldn't get the chuck off.
Oh, at all?
No, it was being a prick.
Oh, righto. Don't swear on camera.
Sorry. I'll take that back. How you going, mate? How you going, mate? What have you been up to? Just don't worry about this. Sorry, it's not me. Me's over here, alright? Got a piece of wood on there, did you say?
Yeah, just give you a bit of that fine off and I've got you. Oh, yeah. It's really nice and square. Just cut it. Yeah, right. Whack it on there.
Oh, there's one. That's a bit more, isn't it? When I started yesterday, it's even not mine.
Okay.
That's the cheaters way.
So this means you're prepared.
Yeah. You like my little shelf? Found it on the side of the road the other day.
Fella.
I zip tied it to the bench. Works great. What do you got two for, Steve? Do you do a special sharpening session where you sharpen each tool, each pro edge with one hand?
And I'm not rich enough for two. I'm only just rich enough for one. Jay got lucky because his present turned up in the mail this morning instead of Wednesday.
Yeah. My grinder came through. Yes. See it over there? Woo! What'd you do then?
The sale of a century. But wait, there's more. So what I'm doing at the moment is I've got a 60 grit belt on the Sorby, and I'm just correcting and setting some angles on Jay's tools. So I've just got the roughing gouge done to 45 degrees. Right, hang on. Yeah, the bark coming over the top all the way in there.
Sorry? Yes.
It's coming over the top all the way, but it's a sharp. See how that goes.
Oh shit, I haven't sent Robbo the link. Whoops. Whoops. He goes, I'm ready for the link. Oh look, I've got to get rid of my notifications. Windows 10 is bad. If you pop one up and the rest pop up. Alright. So I may as well not put my mask on until Robbo comes in, huh? Oh, you can talk to him. That'll do.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, he'll be
maybe, right. If they're nice to me.
Uh-oh. Here comes Cole. That's it. Hello?
Hey, Robbo.
Cool? You cool? Yeah?
You cool?
Rightio, can you hear me?
Yeah, Robbo.
Hey, Sid.
Hey, I've just flattened off on a 45.
Yeah,
Can you see that?
yeah. What, you've ground the top down, have you?
I've taken it to
Yeah.
45 there,
Right,
and
okay.
now I'm going to do the bevel on the Pro Edge to 45, so he's got something to set.
Yep,
The
right,
true grind
okay.
with.
That's good. Just remember that the Pro Edge puts a flat bevel on it, so you've
Correct.
sort of got to aim for the middle of
So
the
when
bevel
we
when you.
put a texture mark on there, we want a little bit in the middle of it, not front or back.
That's it.
On the true grind. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a true grind as well, so I sort of know what to do, set that up too. I just don't like it as much.
Yeah, I actually hate the Pro Edge, but that's me. I had one and sold it. Geez, Jay, you look like you're still half asleep.
I woke him up this morning, I think.
No, the delivery man for the grinder woke me up. Actually, I think I'm still trying to wake up a bit. You know.
Jeez, it's lunchtime, man. Should be wide awake.
Yeah.
How do you know what a copper looks like, mate?
I've had a few visits in my time. All right, I'm gonna chuck this on now and try the gouge that Sid sharpened up.
Good, that'll shut you up.
Fucking asshole.
Hey, be nice.
I was being nice. Ooh, that's hot. Not letting Robbo see it, right? Yeah, he's not going to see it. Man.
Let's put all that stuff a little bit. Yep.
I gotta flick the camera over, he's not going to see it there.
That's your shedding here.
Yeah. I'm normally out there today, but
There's too many people. Yeah. So, not really.
I gotta go down a little bit.
I did have work fun acting by myself anyway.
Stop it, mate.
Huh?
Just before that stuff a bit there. Stop. So you want me just below centre?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I show you?
There you go for it.
When you find it.
Dropped your tool rest a bit.
I just told him to pick it up a bit right away.
No, he's got a too bloody eye. He's nearly got his elbow in his ear.
That's me. I'm taller than him.
Still funny.
No, actually, Steve, it's a trio of Aussies.
I'm glad I bought an extra 60 grit belt. I might need it.
No, I can't hear you over the lathe. Sid, I'm sorry. Yeah, g'day Blair. G'day Manic. Manic Woodturner.
Everyone's here now.
Yeah. Oh, well, you might as well make an international fool of...
Mate,
Might
if
as
you
well,
thought you were in an Aussie gangbang, you wouldn't be able to talk.
you might as well make a fool of yourself all over the world, Joe. That roughing gouge sounds as blunt as hell too.
Yeah,
And you're not moving your body with it, you're sweeping at it again.
Where's that? Yeah. Like that. Oh, God. Is that better, Robert?
That's better.
I haven't sharpened it, so it may be a technique thing.
No, but at least it, like
That
you
would
can tell
be
by the sound that it's cutting properly, that it's working properly.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, I don't know who has the biggest challenge, Blair, him or me, actually. I can see that.
What? I don't know what you're looking at.
Slow down the traverse a little bit. Let the tool cut. That's better. Now, this is a question for Sid.
Yeah.
Have you made up a 2-inch stop block yet? I forgot to put one on that grinder.
No, we've sorted that out. He knows we've got to do it. I put a line on his thing on the base for it. I just tapped my Sorby chop stops. I've got one at 45 mil and one at bloody 60 mil, so I haven't quite got one to use.
Yeah, no, I find the best thing is if you have a look at my thing there, just get a bit of right-angled aluminium and screw it to the base, 50 mil in from the edge. Because trying to work to a mark, you'll stuff it up every time.
Yeah, no, I'll just put the mark at 50 mil so you can see where it was.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know that Blair getting one from the skew work, but it's a bit hard by remote control.
So I think, oops, dropped my block. I've shortened this gouge. Where are we? Got the base.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Go over here. I'm still trying to get an edge on it, but I reckon I've shortened this by probably almost 1/4 of an inch, just getting the 45 flat on the top.
That would not surprise me at all. I saw what it was like before.
I did bring him another bowl gouge that I already had sharpened as well.
Very good. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. The handle was probably sharpened better than the blade.
Hilarious,
As I always say when I'm doing demonstrations on the skew, that there's a sharp end and a blunt end, and with some members of clubs you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, I got plenty of the long round. Is that too small? That's got a little nail in it. You can just bang that straight down.
That would be almost ideal. You want to pre-drill it, put a couple of screws in it, but that.
Alright, just leave it there. I've got a couple of screws over there that I've just put down, so I'll do that after.
There's a flaming turner in the Terry's vehicle.
What?
The flaming turner, I think it is Terry's vehicle.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I'd be too scared.
I'd get a screw for the first 5 minutes.
I'll drop a gouge through the top of my foot. That's what I do.
Yes. Is this still rest full half of this one there?
Move your tool rest.
Ride the bevel. Just come up to the top and ride the bevel down. Think what
Move
you're
your
doing.
tool rest closer. Move your tool rest closer.
You're cutting all right?
I've got to get used to it.
Move the tool rest closer.
So don't swing it. So use this. That's your direction of travel. So if you want to cut a bead in, go in like that and then go along. So ride and keep it resting there, don't swing the tool.
Yeah. I agree, Steve. Sometimes I feel like beating them with the handle, I tell you. Jay?
Yeah, peeling off beautiful.
Huh?
That's peeling off beautiful, yeah?
Jay, move the tool rest in.
What's that? Move the tool rest.
Move the tool rest in.
Right, really being closer to the work, yeah.
Right, that's better. Now, what are you making, Jay?
Nothing.
Well, start up the tailstock end rather than the headstock end, because if you get it thin down there, you won't be able to turn the other end.
I don't really care. Wait.
Jay, without making a cut, just sit the chisel where you're actually cutting, would you please, so I can have a look at the flute? Right, yeah, that's about right. Seems to be struggling a bit.
is pretty hard, Robbo. So got a degree of hardness to it.
Yeah. Thank you, Manny. I thought I was actually being a bit boring with everybody.
Say that again.
I was talking to Manic Maker, and he said, "I think this is awesome. I wish I had a teacher." And I think it's sometimes I think some people think, "God, he's an arsehole."
Nah. If they think that, then they don't need to be taught anything, do they? Appreciate the teaching is what I do.
Well, I must admit, somebody had a go at me the other day on one of the lives because I'm not mentioning any names, but he was doing such a hash of a job. And one of the other people said, "Oh, he's only just learning." And I said, "Yeah, well, he might as well learn the proper techniques as the bad ones."
Yes.
That really is the wrong tool to be doing that with. You should be using just a spindle gouge for that.
It doesn't actually have a spindle
I know you
gouge.
Yeah.
What's this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm holding his spindle gouge. The only tool he's got sharp at the moment, Robbo, is the bowl gouge and the roughing gouge.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
Here's the spindle gouge.
Yeah, you still got it. Yeah, that's got to come back yet.
Yeah.
I'm just starting on that now.
Thank you, Steve. I think.
Your work here is done, Robbo. You've got it done.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blair, sometimes just start again. Sometimes, Blair, just mucking around at home can get you into a bit of trouble as well. Yeah, true, Blair. Provided you taught good techniques right from the start. I've been doing it over 40 years and I still practice every time I get on a lathe.
I did bring a spare 60 grit belt just in case.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Sid.
I said I did bring a spare 60 grit belt just in case.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you know it or not. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Australian time, Australian Eastern Standard Time, I've got a live on about bowl turning.
Oh, bowl turning. Sounds like fun.
I bought a Camphor Laurel blanket carpet tent today, Robbo, just so I could turn it.
Oh, very good.
I don't like buying blankets when I can get free wood, but
It doesn't try and pay to stop timber with your finger, actually, particularly if the toolist gets in the way. That was to Steve.
So you won't do that again?
We start doing new fingers now.
Well, like I say, once is an accident, twice is stupidity. Yeah, whereabouts in the States are you, Blair?
In a house on the street.
Oh yeah, wow.
He's transformed my spindle gouge.
Utah, I don't know. I know that Texas is 5 o'clock in the morning, if I remember rightly.
I haven't finished this one. Get too hot, so I took a rest.
Yeah, I'll
So you can use that one if you want to. I'll give it another rub with some finer belt later, but you can use it at the moment.
Well, you got an edge on the spindle gouge, have you at last? Put your tongue in, you miserable little shit.
Who?
Me. I stuck my tongue out
Him.
because I was changing
Give us
cameras.
Hold it still so as I can see it.
It's only 60 grit. It still needs another sharpen or touch up with 120, but I'm still working on the 60 grit belt.
No, 60 or 80 grit is absolutely fine for wood turning. The wheel on the grinder is at 80 grit.
Okay.
Oh, wow, look at that. Actually bloody cuts.
I'll let the teacher off. He's allowed to comment, I suppose.
Yeah, I think, is that present time, is it, Blair? Because it's 1 o'clock, sorry. It's 1 o'clock near enough in the afternoon here.
Robbo's lying. It's only 12:30.
Yeah, but
We're in the
you're
centre of
you're in a state of confusion over there.
No, that's Melbourne, mate. We're not in stage 4.
I'll just point out, Robbo, I had no trouble doing anything like driving 300 k's to CJ legally.
Sorry, what was that?
I said I was able to drive 300 k's to CJ legally.
Yeah, I know, we're not allowed more than 5K.
Ow! Hey, it's hot for fuck. Yes. Awesome, thank you.
Don't cut uphill, Jay. Always cut downhill into the centre.
You hit taxis.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you got a toe,
Yeah.
always cut down into the toe.
That way.
Yep, or if you're cutting from that side.
Yeah.
So that
Sit.
way, and use that.
Sit
Yeah,
while
mate.
you're there. Just showing where the chisel should end up when he's down the bottom pretty well. Like, it should be flat on. Yeah, like that. Not touching the other side.
So use the back of the bevel to.
Alright.
How's that, Robbo?
Not bad for an amateur. I mean, pretty good.
You can go back to whatever you'd done. You taking a leaf out of bloody Steve's book or what?
I am only an amateur.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Now, Jay, it's like, imagine that if you have a jar of strawberries, right? And there's one strawberry right down the bottom. So you put the gouge in and you twist it to get the curve in it. So if you're using your finger to get the strawberry out, you put it down, curl underneath it to lift it out, right? That's what you've got to do with a cove.
Yep. So what you're sort of doing a bit is you're going like that.
Yep.
But you need to go.
I just understand.
Don't move the position of the handle as much. Just twist it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's it.
Yeah. No, that's Sid doing that.
So the angle of the handle didn't actually change at all.
Yep.
Just twist the handle. If you put effort into it, you're probably doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's what Robbo said before. No white knuckles.
And move the handle around, Jay. The handle, when you're doing that side, must go away from wrong way. Must go away from you once you've started the cut in order to get a curve on it, or you'll just end up with a straight line.
Right.
Start your cut.
See, I did it the wrong. No, I'm doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
All right.
It's only practice.
No, I don't like it.
And watch where the end of the tool is. That's better. No, until you came up the other side.
Yeah.
Right, don't do any more there or you're going to end up that thin and it'll just snap.
Right.
And unfortunately, it'll wrap itself around your head.
Oh, no. We're making improvement. What a shame.
Well, it probably would, but I hate the sight of blood.
Oh, do you? Oh. I'd be like, oh, you fucking pelican.
Oh, I must admit, I don't mind if I don't mind if it's somebody else's. I don't like mine, though.
Oh, sorry. I was calling myself a pelican then because I pulled my bloody tailstock off.
Yeah, I must admit, Manic, I have to do the same thing I've got the program on the computer where I just punch in the time. That's how I arrived at 8 o'clock at night. That gives the best chance for everybody in the world to have a look.
So this is what trips me up every time is it just seems weird to go in that way and turn it back that way.
Right, stop. Now come in from the other side and do the other side. Exactly opposite. Right, stop.
You got a texture in it?
Yeah. Should we couple in that box there? Yeah. He's not saying anything.
Just slow down a little bit, Joe.
I curved the handle the wrong way then, I reckon.
Turning a cove or a bead with a gouge is like Beethoven. There's 3 movements.
I didn't think
Actually, this will be.
yeah, but okay.
There's three movers. They have there's three movers. Robbo's showing his culture.
That's right.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I heard that.
yeah. And that one too. It's alright. Don't mind me. Just having a brain fart. Hey? No.
Yes, Monique, I know him.
Alright, catch you later, Steve.
Bye, Steve.
See you, Steve.
Have a good sleep.
Bye, Steve. No, I've never seen Ben's work, so I must admit.
Oh yeah, that came out alright, didn't it?
It's Woodstock.
Ah, Snoopy.
Snoopy's friend.
Woodstock.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
A nice bit of wood. She didn't want to wreck that brown bit on the end, you see.
They can also stay in the shed.
Right. Another one here.
Now,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, this is
Onwards and
going to be
outwards.
this is going to be interesting, Steve, because that's got a flat bevel on it, and when he puts it on his normal grinder, it's going to have a concave bevel, which I reckon is easier to use than a flat bevel, but it'll be interesting, I reckon.
What are you on about, Blair? The flaming turner, yeah. The barefoot turner, do you mean? Yeah, they're all good. They're all good to watch. Well, sometimes, I suppose.
I'm going to get myself into trouble with the next statement. Some of them some of their techniques leave a bit to be desired, though.
Oh, unless we're outside and they honk their horn 3 feet away from us, it scares the crap holders out of me.
I must admit I've never watched Billy Burt, and I didn't think Jappy actually had videos up.
Yeah, he's got videos up, Robbo.
Has he?
Yeah. It's not heaps, but they're there.
Yeah.
Because he made a scraper and he's got a video on that too. Gonna be blunt now.
Yeah, so you start with your face closed.
Yeah.
And then open it up as you.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
So it's more about twisting the handle than swinging the handle.
Yes.
And you get a lot less catches. You still get that one occasionally where you go too far here and you want to drag back.
Yep.
That's where you've got to be careful.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
What causes that, Robbo?
What?
When you catch on the lip, you do it with bowls too, or spindle turning, and you go a little bit too far and it wants to drag the gouge back. Like you come in here and it'll jag it back on you.
Right. It's because the bevel hasn't got any support. Now, I must admit, I do coves a little bit differently because I'm a production turner, and we angle the flute at 45 degrees and make the cut in to get bevel support. The technically correct way to do it is to sit the chisel with the flute perfectly flat, like completely shut, so that you get the nose of the gouge in to...
So that's shut.
Yep.
Right. So, and you put you face the bevel.
Like that.
That's right. So if you're doing that, the top side, the headstock side of that cove there, you have it there like that, but you face the bevel at 90 degrees to the timber. So bring your handle back towards you, more. Yeah, the actual bevel part, you bring it back so that's almost 45 degrees to the timber. Bring the whole chisel round so as the bevel is facing straight into the timber.
Yeah, so the direction you want to cut in that way.
Oh, right, you're going down the other way. Sorry, you had the flute facing this way first. Right, so, right, now you got to bring the handle right around towards the headstock. That's, now see the bevel, that's at right angles to the timber so it can cut straight in. As soon as you make the cut, then you twist the handle around to get that at 45, and then you sweep down it and end up flat. That's why I say it's like Beethoven. It's got three movements.
There.
Yeah. That's the technical way of doing it. Production turners do it a little bit differently because we're in a hurry, but that's the technical way.
How you going,
good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dr. Bob. How are you? Now, don't forget to twist the handle, Jay, so it ends up flat on its back at the bottom. Getting sneaky working up there, Jay. I can't see.
Sorry.
Now, you're cutting in the wrong place on the chisel. Whereabouts is the tool rest in relation to the centre line of the timber?
About 1/4 centimetre under it.
Right, drop it down to at least 10 millimetres underneath it.
I don't have that, but I'll go down as low as I can go.
Yeah, that's the problem with some of us.
You're probably about half an inch under now.
Yeah, right. Now, sit the chisel on the tool rest. Now, that is a scraping cut. You're not cutting. Drop your handle right down. Now, the tip of the tool should be just above the centre line.
Out there?
Yep.
Yeah, the camera angles, I can't see it from there. Right, so try cutting it like that, all right? And don't lift the handle up. Yeah, you lost your bevel support. That was the
Yep.
problem.
Yep, I know. I did it the wrong way.
Beautiful.
Oh, we're getting a bit blunt.
Sorry, I missed that. Thanks, man.
I might go to another piece soon. This bit's going to snap in half.
Yeah, well, on those high spots, turn them into beads.
I'll just make them smaller.
Yeah, your camera's
Didn't
jumping
do it
around.
right. Did I?
Your camera's
All right, hang on.
in and out a bit.
Wait for it. Better?
No, I mean it was actually stopping.
I might have had a dropout.
Yeah, it's happened again.
My Wi-Fi doesn't recognise. All right.
See you later, mate. Catch you later on.
Jane, thanks for coming in. Which way am I listening to that? That.
The pro.
Yeah, I could do.
I saw a bead, Robbo.
Sorry?
Saw a bead.
No, you're dropping in and out.
Talk us through a bead.
All right. I got my mouth full of a sandwich. Right on, I'm just having some lunch.
I'll get them to spit it out of your mouth if you want.
Yeah, your internet connection's really up the pole at the moment.
All right. Yeah. About the only thing I can think to do is end this live and start another one, but just have it in StreamYard. Don't do YouTube. That's about the only thing I can suggest at the moment.
Now, you're doing more coves, are you?
Yeah, you're eating, so I'm preoccupying myself. Some lunch, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? You sharing your sandwich there or what?
Yeah, yes, I am. Thank you. No,
What's for
late
lunch?
lunch. Sorry?
What's for lunch?
An egg sandwich.
Oh, I don't need any more farting power. So what's for lunch, Amber?
Right, man.
What? Asking what's for
Yeah,
lunch.
lunch already.
Already? It's 1:45.
Can you get that camera down a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, you want it lower? Oh, not really, eh? I'll see if I can move the other one around a bit.
All right.
it up close and personal. Smash the camera when a piece comes flying off of it. Is that all right like that, Robbo? Or wrong angle?
It'll be all right. Right, now,
It's close anyway.
to do a bead, it's exactly the opposite of doing a cove. So in a cove, you finish at the bottom with a chisel flat on its back with the flute completely open.
Right.
To do a bead, you start with the chisel that way,
Yep.
with it completely flat on its back, flute completely open,
Okay.
sort of.
Yep.
Now you make your entrance
A little bit like that.
entrance cut just off the tip.
Yep.
And as you get there, you roll it over, and the flute. Remember, when you start your cove, the flute is completely shut. At the bottom of a bead, the flute should be completely shut. That's it, like that. Yeah. See you later, Blair. Good to see you again. Now you've got to move the handle around.
Yep.
In order to get the curve, you've got to move the handle around. So if you're working on the right-hand side of the bead, the handle moves towards you, not away from you. On the left-hand side, it moves away from you.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing me that bit. That's the bit I had tricky troubles with. Oh yeah. That was messed up, that cut.
Yeah, you're not swinging the handle enough, Joe. All you're doing,
Yeah, no, I remember you saying that last time, actually.
all you're doing is twisting the handle over.
Got to
It's like
try
driving.
and go like half a circle.
It's like driving a car. The coordination of your feet between the accelerator, the brake, and the clutch. You're still not bringing the handle around.
Yeah, I know. That's going to take me a little bit to get used to that one. That's
Yeah, it does. Good morning, Jackie. How are you?
Hey, Jappy. Sorry, I can't see the chat. Good morning, Jappy.
Hey, Jimmy.
I got Sid here in my workshop down here. This one down here. Get your finger chopped off. Well, that still looks the same as that. This is the part that I got stumped with thank you. With when Robbo came here, I'd tend to go like that and then go out too much.
Yeah, it's trying to keep the end of the handle.
Just trying to keep it
in the
in
same
like
line,
this.
but using a twist.
Yeah.
Jay, you're not Robinson Crusoe. Nearly every beginner does that.
Yep.
As I was saying to him earlier, Rob, even with the sharpening and trying to do it without a jig, he hadn't done a bad job.
It's not too hot over here either, Jappy, at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, it's 10 degrees in the workshop, so it's probably about 7 outside.
It's 60 degrees here.
You better come over here, Robbo. It's a bit warmer.
Yeah, I might have to turn the heater on in a minute.
I'm going to put another piece in. I'll probably go down here a bit.
Work that bit in, bit of fine. So when you fly, it should be a bit easier to turn, a bit easier to cut.
Yes.
I'll give you a little rub, will you? I'll put the centre holes in.
Thank you. I just got to bring the camera back up. Sorry if it makes you dizzy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all.
I know.
It's the only time you get to go to show for free, you see.
Free for free.
I know, you couldn't give a damn.
Oh, don't be like that.
No, six positive it is. 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius at least.
Nah, he was looking at
a Fahrenheit thermometer.
He was looking at an American thermometer.
So I come for a drive to visit my neighbour Jappy and bought my Pro Edge so I could sharpen his chisels, and his new grinder turned up this morning as well, so he's a bit happier.
Yeah, just a tittle whittle. Oh, it's fully extended. I'm thinking, why isn't it going any further? That's why.
Better look.
Yep.
Yeah, tell me, Jay, why do you run the tailstock quill out so far?
I just realised it was out so far, and then I'm wondering why it wasn't squashing the wood in.
Yeah, well, it should only be about an inch out.
Yeah, I just got carried away, that's all. You know me. Oh.
Yes, it is, Jappy.
Oh, this is hard redwood. What are you on about?
Yeah, it is pine. It's a bit old pallet bearer I bought up.
It looks horribly wet too, actually.
Yeah.
It's been in the rain. Not as critical.
Yeah.
But so he keep working that way.
Yep.
And it gets into the habit of always working downhill.
Oh, yeah, you did say go that way and then go that way.
It's not so bad with the rough and gouge, but yeah, if you do that.
You're supposed to sit at the desk, Dr. Bob, not bloody on the desk. That's for putting your feet on.
Watching a star-studded sky.
Are you out in the country? not too many cities you could sit there and watch the stars, get drowned out by the lights.
You see what was coming off here today?
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So now keep working that way.
I'll go that way.
Yeah. Sorry?
What's going on?
Punch.
Oh, cool.
So when you turn that way,
Yeah.
start there and go that way and work back here. Don't start there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You lose it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're always doing. We're always working down here. This is really soft and cut.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry?
Not as much else, but it's great to practice.
Yes. They get told and then I go and do it again. See?
You're going to get yelled at in a minute, Jay.
To be honest, I expected more. You've been pretty quiet, to be honest.
Only because I'm eating.
Well, keep eating.
Give him that a rub.
I'd have to probably say that because of the work that I do, Jappy, I'd have to say mosquito chisel probably. But it just depends on circumstances, what I'm doing and that, which one's my actual favourite one. And to answer your question last night about Crown tools, Hamlet tools. Hamlet are made by Henry Taylor in England, so they are a very, very good tool. The Thompsons are a slightly harder steel, but they're nearly half as much as the Hamlet are. So. Lost the picture, Jay.
Really?
Not lost it, but it stopped.
Oh,
Keep buffering.
all right. I'll stop it and I'll just start another one. All right.
What, does that mean we have to go out and come back in again, does it?
If you want to come back in, yep.
Oh, I got nothing better to do on a Saturday afternoon except annoy you, so that's okay. Just remember to send me the link, please.
So that's YouTube there, isn't it?
No, YouTube's over there. I don't open YouTube.
Oh, so you can chat in